Virginia Satir. Anybody have Virginia Satir? She was a people therapist. Virginia Satir. No? That's her name, not a destination. Yeah? Virginia Satir. She didn't sit here. She sat here. Yeah? Yeah, she didn't sit anywhere. Well, she probably did, but that's not a thing. So when we look at, she came up with a model of learning. I'm an educator, I'm not a therapist. Yeah, I don't do therapy, in case you hadn't noticed. I do unlearning, and I do learning. That's it. If you've got one of these, you've learned. And if we clear it, you've unlearned, which leaves you scope to learn more. Yeah? As an educator, I was fascinated by what switched a learner off. Because when we're kids, we are awesome learning. Wow, kids, knowledge integration devices. We just want to learn, we want it all, yeah? And then something happens, EMI installed, cortisol flooding, dopamine gone, we no longer learn. So I was fascinated in what the heck has created that. If we can clear that, then we get a whole new student. Does that make sense? That's what I was about. So Satir said that there's the status quo. Status quo, so life, you going along in life, yeah, your status quo, just normal you. Then we have a foreign object. A foreign object, let's call the foreign object, we'll call status quo, this will be Anne, yeah, and the foreign object be Fred, yeah, or John, we'll put John, right, there's Anne, and Anne meets John, a foreign object, yeah. Now, they get together. Chaos. Yeah, as they're getting to know each other, yeah, accommodate each other, yeah. And they decide to get married. Yeah. And Satir suggests after that, they leave chaos, they have new learning, because they're learning, to be together, etc., and then a new status quo. Yeah, make sense? So come in, meets him, bit of chaos, get married, new learning, new status quo. Yeah, fantastic. What could go wrong? Your question. How long does chaos last? Some people, it could last for 40 years. Or until death. Because they're not compatible. But because we got married in the system, cross my heart and hope to die. I imagine hoping to die, but there you go, in the system, before God or your relatives or whatever, that commitment is until death. But for some people, the marriage is worse than death. Because they're not compatible. But the system says, until death. So they give their word, so now they're stuck. However, there is a caveat, a way out, yeah? If you're smart, yeah? Because it does say, until death us do part. Do you have the same over here? We're married until death. Now, it doesn't actually get specific about the death piece. If the marriage is dead, then I think you can part. Does that make sense? It's all about words. Yeah? So, chaos. For some people, they end up addicted to this. It's your default mechanism. The hardest thing you'll ever face is weaning yourself off chaos. But if you sometimes even have to separate yourself from family members, which sounds crazy, but sometimes it's all you can do because of the chaos. Just to give yourself some breathing space. Yeah? Because that's not a good place for you to be. Yeah?
In that period of time, that's the period where cortisol is climbing.
Yeah. It puts cortisol through the roof. Yeah? And it's like, there are some people, you'll know if that's you because you'll always be late. Even though you've got hours to get there, you will still leave it till the last 5 minutes and still end up, it's the adrenal rush of getting there. Yeah? You could easily take the tram, maybe have a coffee from the place outside, arrive early, but no, you need to turn up in the last heartbeat so that you can get your fix. Yeah? It's an addiction. And the more you can wean yourself off this, the clearer it is for your system. Yeah? We are neurochemicals, yeah, as well as spiritual. The vehicle will do what we think. But if travel and movement is tied to addiction, yeah, we will get little fixes. So just notice, do you need to be late? Every time?